everyone, this is Omera and you are watching Saffron Peppers. Today we will be making crispy mango chili chicken rolls. If you're craving sweet, spicy, and crispy, this is it. So without waiting any longer, let's start cooking. We will first start with our recipe for the mango chili sauce, which is our main ingredient for the rolls. So for the sauce, we will need 3 pureed mangoes. I have used Alfonso mangoes. You can use any other variety if you'd like. Half a teaspoon of chili pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 3/4 tablespoons of crushed pepper, 3/4 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 1/4 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of oil to cook. So now we are ready to combine all of our ingredients. So here is our mango puree. We will take our chili powder. We will take our garlic powder, crushed pepper, salt. Now here I have pink salt, but you can definitely use regular salt. Brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you'd like. Our lemon juice. So now we have it all together in this bowl, and now we will mix it well. Right, so this is pretty much good to go. And now we are ready to cook our sauce. All right, so here is our pan and our flame is set to medium. Now we are going to pour in our oil. Okay, make sure you get all of it out. Okay. So there goes our oil. Let it warm up for about a couple of seconds. It should be hot enough so that when we pour in our sauce, it should sizzle. Okay, so I believe it's good enough. Right, that's ready. I can hear it splattering. Okay, just now here is our sauce. We're gonna pour it in the pan. Okay, there you go. So you hear that? It's actually sizzling. And that's exactly how we want it, because that actually brings out the flavor of the sauce and blends everything together. Okay, up to medium. Now we're just going to mix the sauce with the oil. Okay, there it goes. And now what we're going to do is let this simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? All right, so our sauce is ready. Now what we're going to do is pour this out into the bowl. Okay, get all of it out. Okay, there it goes. So our sauce is now in the bowl. So now what we're going to do is leave this in the bowl and let it cool down for a while we cook our chicken. To make the chicken, we will need 10 to 12 chicken strips, which is approximately 2 pounds. We have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. We have 3 teaspoons of chili garlic sauce, which you can easily find in stores. 1 tablespoon of honey, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of oil to cook. So now all of it is mixed well. Now what we're going to do is let this marinate for at least an hour. All right, so it's been an hour and now we are ready to cook our chicken. So here we have our pan and our flame is set from medium to high. It should be warm enough for us to add our oil. So this is the oil that we had left over from all of our ingredients. so we have added our oil. Just wait till it warms up. So now we're going to add our chicken. Make sure you spread it out on the pan. That sounds good. I can't wait to try these. Alright, so we're going to place all of our chicken just like this on the pan, evenly spread out into the oil. So now what's going to happen is that our chicken will release a lot of juice. So what you have to do is wait till all of that juice evaporates. Okay, that's our last piece. And now if you want, you can set your flame a little bit higher than medium, okay? So now let this cook. Move it around a little bit so it doesn't get stuck to the pan. Now keep checking your chicken, give it about 10 minutes and then check. Once it is golden brown, we will flip the pieces, okay? Oh my God, this smells absolutely delicious. All right, so it's been about 10 to 12 minutes and now we are flipping our tenders. There we go. You see how that looks? Nice. Crispy, golden brown. Delicious. And that's exactly how we want it. So we do want all of our juice to dry up because for the rolls, the chicken has to be completely dry. Alright, so all of our chicken has been flipped and now let's give it another 10 to 12 minutes so it can cook on the other side. And after about 12 minutes, I believe our chicken should be ready. There you go. All right, look at that. So now our chicken is completely ready. You see how nice it is? All crispy, blackened, very nice. It's sizzling. So we are now ready to go ahead and slice these up. All right, so it's been 10 minutes and our chicken is cool enough to be sliced. So what we're going to do is take our chicken, put it on the cutting board, and we're going to slice it just like this. You can say fajita style. All right, so we're gonna slice it into thin strips. Okay, there we go. Let's take one more strip here. Slice it, and of course, if you want, you can cut it in half and then have smaller strips. Okay. So the same way we're going to slice all of our chicken and then we are ready to make our rolls. Here are all of our ingredients needed to prepare the rolls, including the mango chili sauce and chicken strips which we just made. So here we have spring roll wrappers, 2 cups steamed and mashed rice, which is 3/4 cups uncooked. We have our chicken strips, mango sauce as required, half a red bell pepper thinly sliced, 1.5 cup of spring onions chopped, 3/4 cup of chopped roasted peanuts, 1 egg to seal our rolls, and of course we'll need oil to fry. Alright guys, so now we are ready to make our rolls. So here we have our roll sheets, our wrappers. So I'm going to tell you something. Now what you have to do is throughout the entire process, you have to keep these sheets covered with a damp paper towel, okay? If you don't, these will dry up and they won't roll anymore. So make sure they're covered in the entire process. So now we're going to grab one of the sheets, okay? Be really, really careful. So here it is, okay? So gonna place it like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this double layer because we have a lot of filling and we don't want these to rip in the oil. So I've already had pre-cut pieces of the sheet. We're going to place one right here, and we're going to place one right next to it, okay? And we want this thicker so that, of course, we don't want our stuffing to be swimming in the oil, right? So there we are. We're going to first add the rice to it. Now the rice, it totally depends how much you want. Okay. Now if you want, you can even use the sticky sweet rice for this, but I decided to just use the regular one. You can use brown rice, that's totally up to you. So we have about enough rice here. I think this should be good enough. Now our next ingredient, or topping, will be our bell peppers. Okay, add as much as you like. We're going to add about 3 to 4 slices. And then of course our mango chili sauce, which is definitely our most important ingredient. Okay, just place that over the rice. Now it depends. If you want it spicy, you add more sauce. If you want it more creamy, it's totally up to you. All right, so our next ingredient is our green onions. Sprinkle a few. Okay, there you go. Add a few more, okay? And of course, next we have our chicken strips. Can't go wrong with that, right? Okay. Okay, so these are big strips, so we're going to stop at that now. Okay. Now I have my peanuts, my roasted peanuts. There we go. It's going to be a huge roll. Okay. Now if you want, you can definitely add more mango sauce. I'm going to add a few more drops because I do like it more spicy. Okay. That should be good enough. Make sure you clean your hands. All right, I'm gonna wipe my hands and I'm back to the wrapping. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the side flaps, fold these over very carefully, okay? Make sure you leave no space. And then you take this corner here that is facing towards you, fold this over, just like that. Roll it, roll it. Make sure as you're rolling, you tighten it up. You don't want any space for the oil to go through, okay? And then we'll continue to roll while we're wrapping. While we're rolling, we're going to tuck in the wrapper, just like I did right here, okay? Amazing, there you go. You see that? Now you see what I was talking about? You have a very thick layer of the sheet here, so you're unable to see the stuffing. At least not all of it, okay? Now we are almost done wrapping. We're going to take some egg and brush it onto our wrapper. Okay, and you know, of course, this is to seal our rolls. Okay, fold that over. And this is definitely one of the most important parts. Make sure you press it really gently and seal it. And take some more egg. There you go. All right, so that's good enough, right? Perfect, we're done. And the same way, you go ahead and make the rest of your rolls. So as you can see, all of our rolls are ready. I usually like to refrigerate them for at least 30 minutes before I drop them into the oil. I just think that it fries better, but if you're short on time, you don't have to wait. It's totally okay to fry them now. So give me about 30 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, so it's been 30 minutes and now I'm super hungry. So let's start frying these rolls. Okay, so we have our pan here, we have our oil. This is about 2 cups of oil and our flame is set on medium. Okay, make sure the oil is hot enough. It shouldn't be too hot because we don't want to burn these, but hot enough to at least cook the outer layer. Okay, So now we have our rolls. We're going to drop them in. There we go. We have one more here. Okay, try to fit as many as you can, but don't overcrowd it. If we can squeeze one more right there. So 4 is good for now. Depends on the size of your pan. Alright, so we're gonna let this fry for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to check, we're going to flip these and see what it looks like on the other side. It should be golden brown, light golden brown. And it should look crispy. But make sure your flame is on medium, not higher than that, because what will happen is the outer layer will start to cook, but the inside will not cook. So you'll have an uneven roll. So these are good, these are frying. Now you don't have to fry all of these at once. You can definitely store some of these and use them for later. Okay, so we're gonna give it a few more minutes, okay? Alright, so it's been a couple of minutes and now we're going to flip our rolls. There you go, you see that? It's light golden brown and it feels pretty crispy. Alright, there you are. Flip this one too. Okay, and I think that looks good. Let's give it a few more minutes and check back. Alright, so check these out. What do you think? So they look about ready. They are evenly golden brown, crispy. Yeah, I think they're good. So we're going to take them out of the oil. Now we have a plate here. We have a paper towel on there, so all of the extra oil, the excess oil can be soaked in, okay? There you go. Put that in the plate. Okay, and then we'll continue to fry the rest of our rolls. So here they are, crispy mango chili chicken rolls are ready to be served. This is kind of like a meal in a roll. You have your rice, your chicken, sauce, and vegetables all together. All right, so let's try it out. So we're gonna take one here, and we're gonna try it out for you, okay? You hear that? That crunch? Ooh, it's hot, super hot. Mmm, that's yummy-licious. You can taste the sweet and spicy mango, along with the char-grilled flavor of that chicken. And of course the mushy rice. And the crunchy peanuts, oh my god, it's all too good. I love it, and you will too. So if you enjoyed my recipe for today, please do subscribe to Saffron Peppers and hit the notification bell so you can get all of our upcoming recipes. And of course, we would love to hear from you, so please do give us your feedback. See you in the next video. Until then, take care and eat well.